Hello YouTube, this is the Creative Duelist here, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome folks, today I have a Fluffal deck profile to showcase for you today. Big shout out to Mark, he was the one who supplied me with this deck, of course. Big shout out to him, big shout out to your boy Mark, of course. But yes, anyway, I'm going to get on with the deck profile. I've been having a lot of fun with this deck. I've finally learned how to use it, and by God, I wish I made this deck sooner. But anyway, let's get on with the deck profile, shall we? So, starting off with the monsters, of course, I'm playing the triple Fluffal dog. Dog is basically your Stratos. When it's normal special summoned, you grab a Fluffal or a Edgimp Sabers from the deck, which is really nice. The triple bear. Bear is just there to get your toy vendor. You can pitch the bear to set the toy vendor on your side of the field, and I think if you can, let me read the other effect. You can also tribute him on the field, and you can grab a poly from the grave, which is really nice. So he's like a mini fusion recovery. Triple wings. Wings isn't super great, but he does help with draw power. It helps getting rid of toy vendor when you don't need it any longer, and of course he's a fusion target, which is nice. Two ofs, double Fluffal penguin. Penguin is just for the draw power. It's so nice to get the draw power when you fusion summon, or you can, it works well with dog because you can special summon a Fluffal monster from your hand, which is really nice. And continuing on with the one ofs now, the one sheep just for the spawn, the one owl to search the poly, and it also has like a polymerization effect as well, so you can fuse itself, or you can fuse other Fluffal and Edgimp monsters to bring out your Fright for fusion monsters. The one cat grabs back a poly when it's used for a fusion material, and of course the one octopus just to recur back resources. That's going to round up the Fluffal lineup. So for the Edgimps, I am playing the triple chain. Of course, chain is amazing. Chain grabs your Fright for spells, which is really nice. And of course, accompanying it, the double Edgimp Sabers, of course, for the for the fusion material for the Fright for monsters, for the Fright for fusion monsters. And it's really nice. It works well with links because you can. So say if you fused it off, you can just bring it back by stacking a card at the top of your deck to special summon it from the grave, and then you can link, use it for a link fodder. And for last monster, I'm playing, well, monsters is the triple King of the Swamp. You pitch it just to grab poly. You need poly in your hand ASAP. Poly makes this deck go around. So anyway, that's going to round up the monsters. Okay, for the spells, of course, I'm playing the triple Toy Vendor. Toy Vendor is just, it's kind of a luck. It's sometimes a hit and miss. But usually you're going to send this with Foolish Burial of Goods to get the search. So you can search out an Edgimp Sabers or a Fluffal monster, which is really nice. Speak of the Devil, of course, we're playing the triple Foolish Burial of Goods. You can cut this down to 1. I just don't know what else to play. But so far, 3 is just the way to go, in my opinion. Of course, the triple polymerization. Of course, if you play any less, you're not going to do very well. The triple instant fusion to bring out the Fluffal sheep. Sheep will come back because instant fusion will blow it up. And instant fusion is just such a good card to play in this deck. The two ofs, the double Fright for fusion for extended plays. One Fright for factory. It doesn't come up very often, but when it does come up, it's really good. And of course, the one Fright for reborn. Again, I think it's bricky. I play one because sometimes my Fright Furs, like my main goal with this deck is to FTK or OTK if I open up really well, and of course the Regeki for the field wipe to help aid us to FTK or OTK. So anyway, that's to round up the whole main deck. I play no traps. We do not need traps. So anyway, going on to the extra deck now. Of course, I play the triple Fright for Sabertooth. Sabertooth is really good. You can recur back a Fright for fusion monster from the grave, which is really nice. And of course, if you send an Edgimp, a Fright for, and a Fluffal monster, he has this interesting effect where he protects himself from being destroyed by card effects, which is really nice. And of course, he buffs all your Frightful monsters by 400 attack points, which is really great. The double tiger for the field wipe, really good, opening him up when you go second. Nuke your opponent's field so you don't run into light strikes and stuff. You bait out stuff, and then you can go for your FTK or your OTK if it's possible. The double Kraken's okay, you know, double, you can attack twice, switches itself to defense, send a monster, but it can't attack the turn, you send the monster. Double Sheep is really good, it's like an Armades, and it can't die by battle, I believe, which is really good. A double Wolf, you can cut this down to 1, you don't have to play the second copy. I just like the double, you know, the Wolf, because Wolf just helps enable FTKs and of course OTKs. If you open up a bomb hand, and of course the one Daredevil, you can completely cut this. I play this because sometimes I can't deal with certain monsters, and Daredevil is just such a great card to play. So that's going to round up my fusion monsters. I'm going to go on with my links. I play one Underclock Taker, the one Decode Talker, and of course the one Topologic Bomber Dragon works really well with Sabertooth, because if you bring out Sabertooth properly, when it will protect itself from being, you know, destroyed by card effects, and you summon it to Topologic Bomber's Zone will nuke all your opponent's main monster zone monsters, but your Sabertooth will live. So, you know, it's really nice. But you don't have to play him, you can play another Decode Talker, you can play whatever you like. So anyway, that's going to round up the main deck, extra deck, and the whole profile. So, thank you all for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below. Feedback is always nice to hear. Tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. This is the Creative Duelist signing off, and I shall see you in my next video. Take care and stay creative.